What's good in your hood, my nigga? It's End Games here with Metal Chats, motherfucker. So anyway, excuse me, let this car pass by. I'm walking in, recording another podcast. Oh no, there's a dead kitty there. That's so sad. I should make it a grave, dig it a hole, and get like a rock and put his tombstone and dig a grave. That's so sad. Here comes a little ugly dog. I wish this dog would get ran over. Ain't that a bitch? Okay, enough of me rambling. This excuse me. This podcast is gonna be just about the same time as my other podcast, but this one I'm more worried about what I'm gonna talk about. Everybody gets the point that I'm Manson right now. Everybody gets the point that I'm the next image that is important. Everybody gets the point that Witch House is gonna be the next scene for everybody that's alternative, and we're gonna make it happen whether you like it or motherfucking not. You dig? So the point is talking about practicing witchcraft is my next point, that I might as well just get it over with, that yes, I am a witch. I'm a pagan witch. I celebrate and support all my other feminine witches. For the feminine, she down and elegant. Never let that cinnamon. Okay? But I support all my female witches, all my male witches. What's good? What's good in your hood? We the coven. You niggas dig? Y'all feel me? We that coven. That I do practice witchcraft spiritually. I have a Bible and an altar and everything, but it's mostly about practicing witchcraft that I want to talk to y'all about. That it was important that we get to the point that Witch House is more than just music. Witch House is more than just music because it's about the craft. It's about the evil that's on alert. It's about the next best witch. It's about the supreme. It's about being a best witch. It's about having a deal. It's about hustling. It's about being on them streets, and it's about keeping it real with other witches. Anyway, all that's easy to do, but it's mainly about practicing witchcraft in specific ways that keep us together, that keep us built, that keep the scene together, that let my little monsters know that yes, mommy is a witch, and I do support witchcraft 100%. Is one of my big attributes about me. But anyway, moving the fuck along, because you know the government is always watching, so we gotta move the fuck along. The next topic that we're gonna talk about is female entities. For my next project, I want everybody to be included. I want there to be a gravity of project creation between us. I want there to be a storm of light from all our projects, because I am going to keep them. I am going to keep up with everybody that way, and that's how I'm going to use people to decide if I'm going to respond to people in my DMs or not. By who's done a project, who hasn't done a project in the scene, who keeps up with the projects, and who watches them. It's important that way because in secret I'm working on a new project called Magdalene. It's about Mother Mary and the inner witch within her, and I'm not supposed to tell anybody, but it's coming soon. That we need to discover our inner witch. We need to discover our project's light by working on projects the long and hard way. So I want you to be included in that. I want you to be a part of that, so that we can have a system that works. But anyway, mostly I just want my project to be popping out the regular. like extra interest in life. But so anyway, the next thing is I'm gonna be answering a few questions for y'all the next time I do my podcast. I'm wondering if this is long enough because it's pretty long, but it's not very long. It's only like 8 minutes. Anybody could do an 8 minute podcast, or anybody could sit here and listen to my little dumbass talk and ramble about the nothing. But only the people that really give a fuck will be the who's that give a fuck, you know? So, um, like I said, I'll be answering questions the next time I do an interview, and the time after that, I'll be answering your questions. So, if you want to DM me, hit me up, message me, um, IM me, all that stuff. Send me ask on Tumblr, all of it, and I can keep up. Um, the next thing is my records and all that, and recordings. So basically, right now I keep all my music on a USB. I keep all my music on a SD card, to back up my memory. Um, I mostly record with. Okay, I have a best friend. His name is Justin, and I have a best friend. His name is Adjust, and he's a producer. He helps me record, so I record over at his house. I record at my house on my phone. I have an app that I like to DJ with. I have a whole setup and everything. You should see it. Um, a whole setup for acoustics and all that. And I have a new message. So with all that, I record my music and keep it either on my phone because that's the easiest way. No, I keep it on my USB, but keep my USB or my SD card connected to my phone, if that makes sense, because that's the easiest way for me to get connected to it. I can play music off my phone real quick. I can play a song right now, and all that energy, which is the next topic, energy. You guys have a great energy, and it makes me so jealous. I wish that I had a great energy like you guys, that I was up to doing something important, besides a fuck ass, average ass, terrible ass, miserable, in agony, in pain and pleasure built ass life, you know? I'm just joking, because some people just love to live in that misery. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Um, and that's just me keeping it real with you. Um, that you guys have good energy, and it makes me so jealous that you guys have good energy. So it had me thinking about energy, and it had me thinking about spiritual energy, and where our spiritual energy gets channeled from, and our inner peace within our core and all that. So I was thinking about it, and I was like, hey, it's kind of a good idea that I started speaking about spiritual energy, like in my project, Mary Magdalene, and I'm not supposed to be mentioning. Oh, Jessica's gonna be so mad at me, that I'm not supposed to be mentioning, but I was speaking about spiritual energy. And yesterday or last night, I wrote a little bit about spiritual energy, and it was just so relaxing that I'm gonna have to get my energy up and match with you guys. Well, that was it for this podcast. I'm gonna let you guys go. Have a good one. Have a good night. If it's nighttime, or have a blessed day if it's daytime. Um, follow me on. Subscribe to my YouTube account and follow me on Tumblr. In games, ho.